What's up, guys, on the YouTube? How are you guys today? A little disclaimer, I am not a certified electrician, but I do this for fun, and I also do this to repair things and also entertainment purposes only. I do all sorts of stuff with electrical. I want to show you guys my wire diagram of my demo switch and outlet to dim all sorts of different light bulbs, only incandescent only. That's about it. I can't dim CFLs or LEDs because this type of demo does not support CFLs or LEDs to be dimmed as well. Now, what do we got going on for the electrical wire right here? We got a rated 14 gauge wire. It's also grounded, by the way. We got the ground, hot, and neutral on this plug as well. But we got it going into the two outdoor waterproof boxes. This is not going to be used outdoors. This is going to be used indoors only. And we got a wire clamp right here. Then you guys can see it. The wire clamp is right here. So it's holding my 14 gauge wire into place. And I joined the two boxes together by using a nut kind of thing. One of those nuts you can join your boxes together. These are pretty nicely designed boxes. Now, the wires in this are very tight and not as loose, but they're kind of loose inside. But I have everything very taped up and stuff as well. Even for your protection, I would recommend using a GFI outlet to actually protect yourself even more. When you're doing this type of projects, this can be quite dangerous if you just don't know what you're doing. I'd recommend not doing it. But alright, first of all, we gotta pop off these two cover plates. We got total of 6 screws to remove. I got 2 here and I got 2 underneath, and I only got 2 on this one. Before we can get to the access of these screws, you gotta pop this one off here and pop the plastic cover plate off and put that plate off to the side. Now, by the way, this is all metal. Most of this is aluminum. Most of it's steel. Most of it's metal. We have to have this grounded for a couple reasons. Protection itself. In case if something goes totally wrong, if the outlet will short out or if the demo will short out. Okay. This is a 1000 watt demo, and this is a 15 amp outlet. That's a single outlet, you don't need two. Just use a single outlet for testing lamps and dimming all sorts of different things. Now, to take it apart, we just need a Phillips screwdriver. We're just going to go ahead and pop these screws out of these little guys though. Now, if you want, you can also use electric screw gun if you wanted to, but I actually prefer hand tools because I can feel how tight I'm actually putting the screws in and taking the screws back out without stripping out the box too easily. But, you know, it's very interesting on how this was made. I made this last year. Somebody commented on the video itself about me showing the wire diagram of the box itself and how I made it. And that's what I'm doing today. It's very interesting on how a simple comment can lead to a certain project of me showing you guys on how I made this. Now, I do apologize if that one video was made in 2013 when I was kind of in the shot. Sorry about that, guys. And I gotta take off this cover plate. That's the metal one. That one off to the side. And we do gotta take off the other 2 screws. These are a lot of screws to take apart here. Oh boy, very interesting. But it's fun. It's very nicely designed. Now, and this outlet here is kind of somewhat a child produce outlet. I saw those little tabs on the inside. So yeah, okay, that's kind of cool. But I bought this, put it all together and kind of made it myself here. And dimming all sorts of different things. But not CFLs or kind of LD bulbs. Can't create them those yet with this. Now that me swapping out the demo with a different style demo with it's one of those CFLs to LD demo switches kind of things. Alright, let's get on to, gotta pull these wires out here, flop that off to the side. Now this is what I meant. I didn't make these wires long enough. You guys can see I made it kind of short. But made them short so I don't have to have too much wire on the inside of the box. Now, let's go through the wire diagram here and kind of show you what's going on here. Hold on. Let me see if I can get you guys a better shot. I don't know if I can. There we go. Can you guys see that? I'm trying my best here to get you a perfect shot of the wires on the inside of this box. Now on this box we have a ground, and we have a ground on this box, so you guys can see. Okay, on this side we got the ground. We got the ground on that side. These two boxes are both grounded, joined by the main ground coming from the extension cord. And it goes up and through here, through this box, through that little nut, and it's through this box as well. And the neutral is right here, goes directly to the outlet. The hot goes straight up, and it goes to the demo switch as well. Now, we only need one neutral for this. We do have multiple grounds. We have about 4 grounds here. Well, actually a total of 5 grounds, actually. But don't mind the white wire there. That's actually supposed to be a ground wire. But I'm just using that as a ground wire to grounding the box. Now, the black wire is coming off one of the demo switch disconnects wires here. And it goes directly into over here where the electrical tape is plugged. Or the electrical tape is wrapped around the plug itself for even more protection. And that's also what I want to make this a very safely designed box. And here is my neutral cable coming from, again, the extension cord on the inside. The electrical box itself down there goes directly up here. And the ground itself goes from the main ground. The main ground is up here in this taped up nut, wing nut, or wire nut, whatever you want to call this thing, wire nut. But I taped it for a reason, to keep the ground from coming loose and making sure nothing to get disgrounded. Everything is grounded on this electrical box. Everything's 100% safe on this box to touch, and also make sure when you're doing this, make sure the power is turned off. Or even unplug it from the wall itself. That's what this is mostly all about. Now, this is a portable demo, not a stationary kind of demo yet, but I haven't decided on where I'm going to put it yet. But let's talk about the demo switch. The demo switch, you guys can see, so it's the regular demo switch. It's a standard demo, and it has, again, the one of the electrical wires, one of the black electrical wires, the hot's going to the hot side of the demo, and it travels on the outside of the demo, and it goes directly into the outlet. Now, if I can pull on one of these wires, I can actually show you which one's going to move. Better idea. This way. You can see here's the main wire I'm pulling on. The main wire I'm pulling is going directly to the input side, and the other wire is going to the demo itself and going directly to the outlet. Now, I did all this because I wanted to dim my old incandescent light bulbs, and that's the reason why I made it. Now, the reason why this has a little longer wire is because of the couple wires on the side. Now, this is a little shorter, but I probably would do some different upgrades to the wire harness on this kind of thing, but I just haven't decided on doing that yet. But yes, I do have my main ground. The main ground, you guys can see, is the light green wire coming from the extension cord itself on the inside. of the box. Here is it. And why is it not tied directly into the box? It's actually tied directly up here to the on green wire, the on dark green wire. You guys can follow it. It comes down and it's on top of the on ground wire going through and attaches to this green screw on this side of this box as well. This demo switch and outlet does work. I tested it. It works just fine. I really like the way it works. And we do have a non-green cable. Now, how many grounds do we actually have in this box? We have a total of 4 wires. Okay, we have the main ground. So, the main ground's right here. And we also have 2 on grounds. One's the ground going off to the box, and one ground is going off to the reciprocal outlet on itself. Now, this is a very compact unit. This box is not that deep, but it's deep enough to actually put most of my wires in. Now, if you're going to be using a thicker solid copper wire, you can do that as well. But it's going to be a lot more hassle trying to get those wires inside the box and stuff. Now, I also did use some disconnect clip seal in case if I actually wanted to change out the demo to a different style demo, but I don't know when that's going to happen anytime soon, guys. But this is just somewhat of my showing you guys me electrical wire. Now, I only have one neutral. You guys can see. Don't mind the on white wire down here. That white wire down there is just a extra ground wire as well. That just grounds the 2 boxes together for extra support. Now, I understand by having the 2 metal connecting to each other, both can be touching, the metal can be touching with each other, but I prefer to put a ground on both sides of the box itself. It's a very nicely designed box. It's very nicely designed and how it's all made. Now, for extra safety, what I did, okay, you guys noticed, I put electrical tape over the terminals of my whole entire reciprocal outlet for when I put this inside the box, or when I pull it out of the box, I'm not going to be able to get zapped, because if this was actual hardwired into the electrical panel, I would just add that as a protection as well. Now, a GFI, it would be better if you would do this with a GFI outlet system when you make that as well. I would also show you that, guys, later on. But this is just how I did the wire diagram of my electrical system. 14 gauge stranded copper wire going in, and it goes to the on side of all my different sorts of electrical needs here on the inside of the wire. Now, I did all this because it was fun. It was very easy to do, very simple. Now, if you want to check the Owen blog out, the Owen video of me making this, you can actually go check that out as well if you wanted to. It's up to you guys. But yes, I do have a video of me making this demo itself. This is just the electrical side of it, and the electrical side of the portion of me actually making the electrical system inside of this unit. Now, the mostly issue is this is mostly metal. Okay, I had to have the ground for a couple of reasons. The ground is a safety device. Now, yes, the ground goes up to the ground, little guy up here, right up top here, this is where the ground goes. And one of the main wires is the hot, and one of the on main, or the black wires, goes directly to the outlet itself. I have two hots, I have 4 grounds, and I only have 1 neutral. But don't mind this neutral. That neutral is just a different type of wire. That just grounds this box to this box, and that's how it is. Alright guys, if you enjoyed me talking about my wire diagram, It's pretty cool. I really like on how I made it. If you guys are brand new to this channel, please hit that subscribe button. Leave a comment down below. Please like, please share. Peace out. Bye guys. We'll see you in the next vlog.